Hi guys, so I decided to film a get ready with me today with this makeup look. I didn't do my fashion or my hair, but I wanted to show you guys my makeup before I left. And so if you want to see how I achieve this look, please keep watching. Okay, so let's get started with my get ready with me video. I'm going to go in first with my Swiss Deep Hydrating Mist, and I'm going to first do that as kind of like my primer. Now I'm just going to let that sink in. Next one I'm going to be doing is going in with my foundation, and that is the M.A.C Studio Fix Fluid Foundation in the colour A75. Going in with a ripped and old beauty blender. I like to use this just to get into the corners, and I kind of roll it back and just get the inner corners of the eyes that are laid with foundation. So how's everyone's week been? I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you guys are liking my videos each week. I will be continuing to post them each week. Yeah, hope you guys are enjoying them, and if you guys have any other suggestions as what you would like to see from me, please let me know in the comments below. Like this video as well, and yeah, I would love to also accept your subscriptions, which would be amazing. Okay, so now that foundation is done, I'm going to straight go in with my Covergirl True Blend powder and my Real Techniques face brush. I'm just going to be dabbing into that. I've almost hit pan on that one. Dabbing into that and dotting my entire face. So once the powder is done, and I always make sure to get my neck because you always make sure you want to blend it, I'm going to go in with my bronzer, and I'm just going to be using the M.A.C bronzing powder in the colour A25. And I'm just going to be highlighting those cheeks and adding some colour back into my life with a Real Techniques face expert brush. So I'm one of those people to do a fishy face, so that's what's going to happen. Now, without adding any excess product onto my brush, I'm just going to highlight the top of my face, on my forehead and around that area, just to give that some dimension and equal all the colour out. And the bottom of my chin as well, and a little bit around my nose, as well as a slightly bit on my jawline. Alrighty. Now, if the cheek isn't as neat as you would like it, you can always go back with your powder, grab a little bit on the end of the brush, and just go back and straighten that out into where you'd like it, and just slightly damping the base of the cheek so that it's not too intense and blends nicely. So it does come back a little more seamless. No, I feel like I didn't. Eyes. I always do my eyeshadow, my mascara and my liner before my brows, just so I can let my mascara sit before placing any makeup setting spray on my eyes, because whenever I seem to do it, I blink and I get all makeup down the bottom. So I always just seem to be doing that to me. But I can still, I still have pretty defined eyebrows without any makeup, so it's still an easy direct line. Going in with my ever so trusted Decay Naked 3 palette, I'm going to be dabbing into the lighter shade as my base, and that is in the colour Strange. And that is in the colour Strange, and that is just this colour right here. Popping that all over my base of my lid. So did any of you guys watch the TV show Empire by any chance? I'm so excited that it's finally coming back September 21st. It's one of my sister's TV show that we watch together, and she's currently in Europe for 3 months, so I'm so excited to be able to watch that with her when she comes back. She'll be back around at the end of August, so I'm so super excited about that. Also excited that the Vampire Diaries will be premiering, I think it's October 8th or something like that. Season 8, the last ever season. Man, if any of you guys are Vampire Diaries fans, you need to follow me on Twitter right now, and we will have constant conversations about the Vampire Diaries, since that is something that I do on the daily. Yeah, I got into it with my sister many years ago when it first came out, but I was still kind of young, and it really scared me a lot. It scared the living shit out of me. So I didn't actually watch it. I only watched a couple episodes of season 1, and that was about it. And we had it, for some reason my sister downloaded it, but then never watched it as well. And then one night I was just laying in my bed, and I was like, oh, I really want to start a new TV show. And I started watching Charmed on my laptop. Charmed. That is another big fan in my book. Yeah, and then I started watching the Vampire Diaries and fell in absolute love with it, and now I'm up to date and watch it every week. Going in with my transition colour for the crease, I'm going to be going in with Limit, which is quite a nudie shade, but it's just this one right here, and that I'm going to be using for my transition colour on the upper lid as my crease. I'm just going to be blending that back and forth and slightly up. A lot of people actually gave up on the Vampire Diaries once the main character, Eyeliner Gilbert, decided to leave, and I was really wanted to stick around to see what it would be like, and surprisingly it's just as good. It's pretty good for the main character to leave. Yeah, for that to happen, you know, you gotta really come up with a good storyline, otherwise you're not gonna have a show. And I feel like they did really well with their producers and directors, Julie Plec and all those kinds of people. They did really well to achieve that. Alrighty, I'm not talking about the Vampire Diaries because I could talk about it for ages. Going in with a flat brush from Real Techniques, I'm going to be applying the colour Nuna, and that is just a darker brown shade to go fitting in to the just fitting in next to the crease to add a little bit more colour. Top like TV shows. I'm a very big TV person. If you're not, I'm sorry. I'm just one of those people that love watching types of TVs. Yeah, so top 10 TV shows. I have so many. Charmed is definitely top 5. If you guys don't know what Charmed is, it's another witchcraft TV show with 3 witches who are the charmed ones. And yeah, absolutely love. I have watched them for years and years and years. I used to be very scared of them. My 2 cousins actually got me onto them, and I used to be so scared but I never stopped watching it. I used to be petrified, but I never used to stop watching it. And I don't know why that happened, but I never used to stop. And going back in with my crease brush and just kind of blending the top out so there's no harsh lines. And I use this flat brush. This used to be, when I was a kid, my foundation brush. But now I kind of just use it for any fallout that might come out of my face. It's a really old brush. It's perfectly clean, except I just use it to brush away any of the fallout that may be left on my eyes. And I kind of try and shapen out the shadow just ever so slightly, because it won't move anything really drastically, but I do try and move it as much as I can. Alrighty, now last but not least, going in with my M.A.C Burgundy ×9 palette, and I'm going to be using the shade in the very corner, the darkest purple here, and I'm just going to be using this for the very inner corner, just to add slight darkness to the corner. And I'm going to be going in with these Real Techniques, just very small precision brush, just so I can get that in, and then I'll swap with my crease brush. Now with this, I use the tiniest amount. And with this colour, you do have to work quickly, because it does stay on your lid the way that it applies on your lid. So I am just going to blend that out. Okay, and now my eyeshadow is complete. I am going to have to do my liquid eyeliner off camera, but I'm going to sit and curl my lashes real quick. I don't have any false lashes. This is a get ready with me, so I'm going to be completely and utterly real with you. Lashes annoy the shit out of me, so it is very rare that I do wear them. I'm actually going to buy a couple pairs, just because of the fact that I don't have massive lashes naturally, so I am going to try and do that for you. I am going to do my eyeliner really quick off camera, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so my eyeliner is done. That always stresses me out, so I just want to do it off camera. Now I'm going to finally go in with the last step for me, which is my brows. I'm just going to be brushing them so that they're going the right direction. Now, they ever so slightly do need to be plucked, but I don't have time for that today, so we are just going to deal with what we have. I'm going to be going in with the M.A.C Brown Deluxe palette, and I'm going to be using this brown shade up here, which has already hit pan with me, but it's doing well just for my eyebrows, and I'm going to be using that with a tilted brush. So I'm going to be dabbing into that very lightly. I'm going to be brushing it through my eyebrows as a starter. Then going back in with my Burgundy ×9 palette, I'm going to be using this shade smack bang in the middle. It looks a little lighter, but there's other eyeshadow that is actually gone there. And 2 dabs, it's a nice dark brown. So just 2 dabs of that, and this is going to really give it another darker dimension. Alrighty. I just realised I forgot to apply mascara. So, those are my eyebrows done for the day. The mascara that I'm going to be using is the Revlon Ultimate All-in-One, and I'm going to be using that for my lashes today. You guys are probably wondering why I don't put anything under my eyelashes. I feel like when I put colour underneath on my lash line, it does make me look a little older, and my eyes do look a little more worn out, if you will. So I feel like without any colour for me personally, and just the wing, it does lift my eyes ever so slightly and not make me look so tired. So I try and refrain from using any colour on my lash line. Some might think it doesn't complete the look, but for me, it's just, I've been doing it for ages, and when I do it occasionally. Just when I do, I'm never exactly happy with with the colour that's on there, and it could be the lightest shade ever. I do want to purchase a white eyeliner to go on the bottom to open my eyes up with the colour on there. I just haven't had the time as of yet to do that, but yeah, I just don't put any colour on my waterline. Next, I'm going to be applying my lips, and I always moisturize my lips before I apply any lip color. So I'm going to be moisturizing my lips with the Luxe Purple Ointment, and I do this very, very lightly. So then going in with the lipstick M.A.C in the color Blankety Amplified. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous nude. And I've almost gone through it, and it's a weird shape. I'm going to be applying this nude onto my lip. And the final step is the Urban Decay Makeup Setting Spray. I literally cannot go anywhere without applying this on my face. So I'm going to be shaking that up. And if in true Jeffree Star style, use this like you're just about to have a shower. Apply that all over my face and let that sit in. So, thank you guys for watching this get ready with me / makeup tutorial. I'm not really sure what I'm going to call this yet, but I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys learned something new. Please like and subscribe if you guys are new, and it would mean so much to me. I put out videos every week from now on, and yeah, I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Bye!